So this is the August 1st, 2009 at the family reunion for Thompson and the Lord.
Get a good picture now. It'll presents next time.
Yeah, really.
So, all right.
Oh, good. Wait.
This is Chief.
No, this is not.
Jimmer, I mean.
Jimmer Holum. Right here.
It's me.
That's him, right?
JKH.
JKH.
Hello.
Peace, love, gap.
Emilio, sleeping.
Sleeping or is his eyes open?
Sleeping.
He's out. Anyways, they took like a second.
The rest of the crew. This is the family reunion crew, so. Laura. Hi.
Hello.
Family reunion thing here. Hi, Bridget.
They're not family. You'll confuse everybody. No, that's Roger's other wife.
Oh, hi. Hello. These are Bucky's boys, you know. Marshall, Avery, and Tyler.
Okay.
He's the oldest, he's the middle, he's the youngest.
Okay.
I'm small. I'm the biggest one of them all, so. I'm the smartest one. He's the hairiest one.
And Barbara. Again.
I used to be.
What do you want, lemonade or water? This is the lemonade.
And
My special basketball wrist guard.
there's Kat.
My game might be a lot over it.
And
Oldest daughter.
Scott.
You can talk, that's movies.
Hi, Joanne.
Hi, Ma.
Ah.
You look marvelous. You get it?
You know, because Tim is doing a video
Marvelous.
Yeah.
there. Say so hi, say hi.
You can talk.
Hi.
You can talk or you can sing, whatever you want to
Hey,
do.
Harley, look over here and say hi. Go like this. That's enough. That's enough.
Cooler to send.
Look up.
All right.
Smile.
Well, you could move back because more people are getting staying home in the last 2 weeks.
An email.
What'd you do to him? I always know
The
there's
legend.
There's Butch and there's
Yeah.
Nene.
Payback.
Will you have to?
I need to hit me first.
Yeah.
And he does my nuts. Do you ever see him? Watch it sometime.
Garlic. He kind of looks like Mr. Food, doesn't he?
Okay.
This is going to be on Channel 5.
Yeah.
We're live.
Following the camera guy.
All right. Okay. What I'm going to do first is make a meatball mixture, and with hot Dagos, it's the actual meatball mixture, but then you add Italian sausage to the mixture, and I'm going to be using mild sausage. Now some people like to make it with hot sausage, but some people don't like it hot, so I use mild. If you want it hotter, you add red pepper. So the first thing, and I got to give my mother credit, who is in glory right now, because this is her recipe, and later on we'll have some sauce out here. I don't know if Kathy brought it out, but it's my mother's sauce as well. So really the most important thing is to use good ground beef in the meatball mixture. So I use 93.7, which is very lean. And what happens when you use lean meat like this, when you're making meatballs, you drop the raw meatballs in the sauce. And what happens when you use lean ground beef, you don't get a bunch of grease on the top. I've been at some places where the sauce is so greasy you could dip bread in there and all you see is grease. So again, the first thing that we're going to do is make the meatball mixture, and I kind of go by smell, you know, after it's mixed up, but I think I have a pretty close as to tell you how much ingredients on each item. So the first thing we're going to do is get this open and get the hamburger in. You can see how lean that is. That's very lean meat. Do you have a bag or something?
Yep.
They are.
That's 3 pounds now. So I'm gonna make 3 pounds.
Oh man, it's kind of.
So I usually do 1 egg per pound. So we're gonna put in 3 eggs. And you'll notice I'm wearing rubber gloves. It's very important. Once you've been through food manager's certification, you'll find out that using rubber gloves when you're cooking is, especially when you're dealing with vegetables and raw meat, is very important.
So are those double A or single A eggs, or
it
are
doesn't
they
make any
warm, or are they
difference. So it's
cold, or
something like this.
what are they? What kind of
Just
eggs?
right out of
Those Minnesota eggs?
No,
or
they're
were they
chicken eggs.
Chicken eggs?
Oh, they
Okay.
came from Missouri, honey.
Did they really?
Are brown eggs better than
Were
white
those,
eggs?
were those show me eggs then?
Exactly.
That's it. You
Okay,
got
so
it.
keep in mind now I'm using 3 pounds of ground beef. So if you want to make less, you've got to figure out.
Is
The difference.
the rule of thumb 1 egg per pound of meat?
That's what I'm doing. Yes. When we get to putting in the breadcrumbs, it'll be the same type thing along with the cheese. Now Barbara had mentioned something to me that she thought that my mother put in a lot more cheese than what I'm going to put in, but I don't know.
Pepper,
You know.
hot pepper.
Okay, well, like I said, I'm using mild Italian sausage, not hot.
I like it hot.
Well, I'm sure you do.
Listen to you.
So anyway,
We all know that, Barbara.
so we've got 3 pounds of ground beef now, and 1 egg per pound, so we have 3 eggs. Okay. Now we're going to go to the breadcrumb. I like to use Progresso or Bella breadcrumbs because they're Italian seasoning. So what I do is I do a half a cup per pound of breadcrumbs. So that would be a cup and a half of breadcrumbs. And we might add some more later. We'll see how the mixture turns out. Because there's got to be a certain consistency to the mixture.
Those
So-
Italian breadcrumbs?
These are the Italian style Progresso.
Show the camera.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay. So we're going to use, it's going to actually be a cup and a half, all right? And if you go over a little bit, no big deal. So it's kind of starting to look like this. I'm just got a lip on it.
Tip that towards the camera.
Good job.
There you go. Kathy, let's see.
All the side of it.
About a cup and a half. Okay. Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, now we're gonna, actually if you use fresh garlic, it tastes a little bit better, but I don't go through the hassle. So I just buy minced garlic. And again, we're using 3 pounds. So we're gonna put in about 2 tablespoons, and they're kind of heaping, of garlic. Now cheese, we're going to do the same thing, a half a cup per pound. So
What kind of cheese? I can get that.
I use Parmesan, but you can use Parmesan Romano. It's grated cheese.
About a 3 cheese mixture.
Yeah, that would work too. Make sure there's no cheddar in there. Well, I'm going to go a cup and a half of cheese.
Does that give you gas?
Okay.
Parmesan.
Now this in Italian we call buzzlicon. What it is, it's a mixture of sweet basil and what else, Scott, were you saying? Oregano. And you can take that, kind of pass it around, take a smell of it. It's very, you have to be very careful how much of that you use.
It's very strong.
Because you can overwhelm the meatballs and the hot dagos, but it's really good fresh.
Do you buy that chopped like that, or do you chop it
Yes,
yourself?
no, I buy it. And there's a product called Emilio Italian seasoning. But my mother used to grow it or buy it at the market in the leaves and then take it home and put it on the kitchen table, let it dry, and then go through and, with the leaves and then pick all the little sticks out, and, it takes a long time to...
I caught Graham smoking some of that.
Oh, I'm sure you did.
Or was it the other way around?
Yeah.
You caught me? Yeah.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna use about a level teaspoon or tablespoon right now. Okay? Now, the next important ingredient is green pepper. And so I chopped up one green pepper today. It was a big one. And so it's all chopped. So we're going to just add that.
The whole thing?
Well, close to it.
Is it like a cup or what?
And once it gets cooked in the meatball or the hot Dagos, you don't even know it's in there. I mean, you taste it, but, I mean, it's not going to look like that. It just kind of blends right in. So.
Did you get that out of the garden?
Now this is the fun part, and you absolutely, I remember my mother used to do this by hand. I mean, she never used rubber gloves, but she had clean hands. Now we got to mix it all together. We should have some salt and pepper. Do you have some salt and pepper?
After he makes meatball.
And all we're doing is just mixing it.
He's getting that portion.
He's got more.
We're not going to test on this later.
Harley, have you put the sausage in already?
No, nope.
No, you didn't.
Because I'm gonna save some of the meatball mixture for Kathy if she wants to make meatballs.
He talked all about a mild Italian sausage. I thought you put it in already.
Now, if you should be able to.
You need a break?
A what?
We need to cut the commercial.
Yeah. I usually do quarter pounder in quarter pound balls, so they'd be about like that. Okay. And if the mixture feels like it might be a little moist, a few more breadcrumbs.
That's just to help it get the right texture.
Yeah, exactly. And see, now it's starting to. So if you can.
So is it?
If you can kind of make a face like that.
Oh, looks like more like a bowling day.
But this is. It feels pretty decent now. Now, that's the meatball mixture. Now, what I like to do, you just add a pinch of salt and pepper.
Wait a second, I thought you were supposed to taste your food before you put salt
Well,
on it.
I'm gonna give it you a taste in a minute.
Grandma used to eat it raw when
Yeah,
she was
my mom
You
used
asked for
to.
it, brother.
She'd eat it raw.
We vote you.
Now we got a few green pepper. We're gonna slap them in there. What I usually do on the meatball mixture,
You gonna grill these?
I let it sit. We'll fry them inside.
Oh, okay.
I put it in a closed container and I let it sit overnight.
Oh.
And all those spices will work right into the mixture, and you can maybe a little bit more Vusslico. Not a whole lot though.
What are those?
Oregano and basil.
Oregano and basil. And then just
You can grill it.
Kathy, you want to give me another bowl? Because I'm going to give you some of this meatball mixture, and you can freeze it.
Yeah, that's right, but they're
And then when you get ready to use it, just make the balls and drop it off.
food's no good.
And then I'll add the Italian sausage.
And Gino's is open, that was as close to Grandma's food as you could get.
Where?
Gino's with his long clothes.
I don't know if you want to smell that.
That's not good anymore either.
No, it's not.
No.
Car, you want to tip that a little bit? Okay.
Drunk again. I hate that part.
Do it! I'm about to say.
You're here, but still think
Good job, Onion. Is there no onion in there? No onion. That was my mistake. That was the mistake I made when I tried to make them. I put onion in mine.
You do?
Huh?
You put onion in?
I did. No wonder they didn't taste right. They tasted different. They didn't taste like Granny's. They were supposed to.
So you're just making your own.
That's going to be in the hot bagel. Okay, so I think what I'll do is
Here's the sauce.
Without rubber gloves.
Some, you just
Okay.
ate some of it.
now the meatball mixture is done.
Well,
So now we're going to add the Italian sausage to the meatball mixture
yeah,
to get the hot bagel.
Did you want to take a sniff?
I did. That's all I needed to
Italian
know.
sausage, you want it mild.
Adding the sausage.
But some people have it hot.
Wouldn't you have
So it
fun?
depends on what you would like to have with your Italian sausage.
And so we're mixing now the Italian sausage in with the meatball mixture. And it even has a different smell now.
With the oregano in there.
Now that's already in there, yeah. But with the Italian sausage in, it
Yum, yum.
I missed that part. Barbara.
In an Italian sausage, you want to put 2 pounds in there for 3 pounds.
Oh, he didn't.
He put it in before and it's already done.
yeah, take it, taste it. Take a taste. That's the meatball.
That's a meatball.
Yeah.
You want me to pass that out?
Oh, you can if you want.
Well, it's getting colder and colder.
Because there's going to be a lot of hot bagels here, Kathy, so, you know, we'll probably have a mixture left over. So all I'm doing is just mixing that Italian sausage in, and see, it's got kind of a sticky texture now from the sausage. And then,
Now, how lean is the sausage?
you know, I don't know. I just buy mild, and
Did you get that elbow?
yeah. But then I take
They're Italian sausage.
about a 1/4 pound, roughly,
No, this is the meatball mix.
and then I'll smash it to make a hamburger patty, or bigger. 1/4 pound or bigger. So, now that's just the meatball there. That's not hot bagel.
Okay, so now you're making the bagel.
Now here's the hot bagel, about this size.
Yummy, yummy, yummy.
So, there's the hot bagel. You can make them any size you want. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to go inside, and I'm going to brown these. I'm going to cook them, just like a hamburger. And then what we can do, there's some Italian bread and sauce, and you can either make a sandwich with Italian bread with the hot bagel, or eat them plain, however you want to do it.
Can you put them on the grill?
Well, she said that she didn't want it there.
Yeah, you probably could though. I don't know why you couldn't.
It makes a mess, I know that. I don't know. Where is she?
Right there.
I don't know if she...
Kathy?
Kathy.
She's passing the meatball.
So that's basically what it's all about. So,
My mistake is I put onions in mine. That was a mistake I made.
yeah.
Why, what is it?
You can see what... But you can see there's still quite a bit of mixture here for hot bagel, so there's a lot of mixture there.
They're really
Bagels
strong.
and crumpets. Good Lord.
Hey. Hey, buddy. Are ya? Clayton.
Push it.
Cool.
Here. No. Oh, you guys are right in there.
Balls are heavy. All you gotta do is remember to get the seat on the line. It's not a bounce.
No, just free throw.
I used to get like, what do we get for hot bagel, Tim? 7.5?
Yeah.
Yeah, so what I do is 2 hunks of bread, Italian bread, first slice of bread with a little sauce on, put the Dago on, more sauce and Parmesan, put the top of the bread, another piece of bread, sauce over that, and put mozzarella cheese on it.
Oh, yeah.
7.5.
Wow.
People love it.
Oh, yeah. I imagine that's pretty tasty. Huh.
Have somebody stand on their head and look at the flies.
No, I'll go in the corner and take care of it. About 25 minutes, went all the way to Oakdale. And I lived in Newport. And I thought I knew where I was going.
How are you? Good. Good.
They're driving in a car. They're driving in a car.
How's it going today?
Good.
Good.
Get much better.
Yeah. Let me get hardware there.
They're sweet, aren't they,
Cook
Kathy?
it
Yeah, but
with
I
Kathy.
put the sweet.
Bird. And Barbara.
Feed her
I caught her eating.
eating.